I know.
How's that feel? It feels amazing, doesn't it?
I'm doing this app called the Glow Joe. It's like an exercise app.
Oh yeah, I've seen
it's
that.
actually really good, and it's actually really good if you don't like the gym. Anyway, so she like does this yoga poses at the end. My posture's really bad, so I was trying to do it and I just kept falling. I was like, oh, billah.
Did I show you my party trick?
Go on. Oh yeah, I know that.
I can just go
How do you do that? This is all. This is the most that I can get.
Like, this is the most amazing feeling in the morning.
This is my party trick. Go like that.
Oh, the finger thing.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Can't do it.
The claws. No,
I used to once consider, you know, when you go. Oh my god, I used to consider that as my party trick.
What is that? Like, you said,
oh my god, it's
for you
triggering
as
me
well.
now. Oh my god, it's triggering me. I think like a lot of black people have it. And your eyes go like that. That's me all the time, every morning when I wake up.
Yeah. Did your mum do it?
My mum does that. I got it from my mum. You know what it is? It's the worst but the nicest feeling when you're, I feel like my throat's itching inside my ears, my nose. It's just like. Have I got a scenario for you all? One, you need to get your notebooks for this one. The kobsha and the book to write this one down. Am I the arsehole for refusing to bend the rules on seeing my newborn just for one person, sister-in-law, even if it's the only chance she has to see him for months? So I, 34 female, gave birth on Christmas Day before my son's birthday, and before my son's birth to lessen the visits. We, my husband 28, made a list in October and sent it out to everyone. Some rules include up to date on all vaccinations. If you feel any way sick, don't visit. Let us know a week beforehand so we can arrange a date and time. No smokers allowed. No phone calls or visits between 7:30 p.m. and 10 p.m. You can only stay an hour. No picking up the baby without consent. No advice. No perfume and deodorant. No is no, and we won't explain why. No pictures to be taken or posted on social media. If you visit the first time, you'll be expected to give mum a gift card and a gift for the baby from our approved list. Before you ever come, no matter how many times, you will be given a list of either food or groceries to bring with you and a chore of a list of your choosing. No more than 2 visits per week per person.
She's going into a lot of trouble for one baby.
It's a newborn. It's helped to keep the visits to a minimum, and no one can complain about favoritism because everyone's treated equally. Which brings me on to my current situation. My sister-in-law, 20 female, studies in a different part of the country and is rarely home, and asked to visit last week before she had to go back to school. So we set up a date with a link to our gift list, then sent her the takeout we'd like, including the chores that she can choose from. Sent immediately texted back saying she's broke and can she do extra chores instead. Me and my husband talked about it and came to the decision that if we bent the rules for one person, everyone would want the same treatment. We told her no, that we would be very clear about our rules and maybe next time she could visit. She begged, even said she would clean the whole house because it would be June before she would be able to come home again, and we simply texted no. She didn't reply. She left this morning. We got multiple texts from my in-laws belittling us for using our child as a cash grab. My husband simply replied it was our rules and no one deserves special treatment, and he told his family they were on a timeout and blocked them. Since then, my family and our friends have told us we were wrong because she is a broke college student and they would have understood if we looked the other way once. We've tried reaching out to his sister, but she won't reply. I think that's a bit much.
Yeah, it is a bit much.
I think the baby's born, the family was obviously coming to visit the newborn. They made this entire list of requirements before coming to visit the newborn, which I don't think it is wrong in terms of like being vaccinated, no smoking,
control
the amount of people coming in, which I think is okay. They're allowed to do that, their parents. But what I don't agree with is that it says if you visit the first time, you'll be expected to give the mum a gift card and a gift
baby,
for the baby from our approved list.
So no one wants to go and see your baby anyway. That's how, if I saw that list, I'd be like, I don't want to go and see your baby then.
I mean, I think it's nice if they're saying like, if you're gonna get us a gift, please try and get it from the list. I don't mind that, but I think it's the imposing part that they have to do it. That's a bit like, and to be fair, if it's your family, and that's a sister-in-law, that's a sister.
It's not nice.
Like, she wants to come see her nephew or niece. Like, why are you being difficult? Just let her come and see them. And the basis that they stopped her seeing the baby was because she didn't have money. Like, that's very sad. I just feel like
they've put this list together to be annoying. I'm just pissed off. You know, somebody did that to me and said to me, no vaccines. They don't know what my views are on vaccinations, number 2.
I think that's
no smoking. They don't know, what am I going to smoke around a baby? Like, use your common sense.
Fumes on the clothes can affect the baby.
Okay, no phone calls or visits between 7:30 p.m. Okay, fine.
That's valid.
You can only stay an hour. No picking up the baby without consent.
I think that's valid.
No advice. No perfume or deodorant.
Valid.
No is no, we won't explain why.
Valid. As someone that has had kids, I think they've got a very good point. The only part that I would stop them is, she hasn't got money, she told you she's broke, just allow her to come see the baby. And this whole they have to do a chore thing. You can get a cleaner, it's not that difficult
for the sake of being difficult, honestly.
I just think it's weird.
No one cares about your baby that much.
Wow, you are really triggered by the baby.
Oh, but the people need to get with the flipping like,
come on,
it's just ridiculous.
You've just think you've just had a brand new baby. They are squeaky clean. They haven't been touched by the toxins of this world. Are you just gonna let anyone pick up your baby? Anyway.
Actually, no, that's a fair point.
Thank you. Yeah, but they did the sister-in-law bit dirty, I'm not gonna lie.
It's ridiculous. It's like you saying to me, like, no.
You know what they should have just done? They should have just said, we don't want any visits, guys.
We appreciate no visits for X amount of time.
Yes, that's it. Best. If you want videos and pictures of the baby, we'll send that over to you. Just don't.
But it sounds like they want visits, because clearly they're trying to get their chores done. They want the gifts and stuff like that. So they want all the benefits of the visitation, but like they're imposing all these extra bits that you can and can't do. I just feel like it's a bit too controlling and they need to relax.
Yeah, and that's really grimy. Why would you need to think about the best ways to find babysitters for this baby.
Do you know what I mean?
If you are treating your family like, they're not going to babysit.
You're not going to cut off your babysitters early on by imposing these ridiculous rules.
And a 20-year-old college student is a very good babysitter.
Later on, when you want to go out on a date night with your husband and you've got no one to babysit for you, just know it's because you impose these stupid rules, and
they're not all stupid, Caltoon. They're not all stupid.
I just feel like it's good for the baby to be around bacteria early on, makes them strong.
No, it does.
Builds up their immune system.
I personally think if a child's been born into this world and they're squeaky clean, I would like to keep them that way for as long as possible. I
just think new mums are very over the top. When it comes to firstborns.
Can we all just come for her in the comments, please?
When it comes to their firstborn.
Of course, that's your firstborn. Like, you've just brought a brand new baby into this earth.
There's a million other babies in the world that I would rather go and see.
And not even your nephew or niece. That's so mean. Come on.
Well, if you send me your Amazon bloody wish list, but I can't be unvaxxed.
But I don't think that's, I think it's, listen, can we just talk about the realism of when people buy baby gifts? Everyone will get you the same piece of clothing, okay?
The same baby growth from Asda.
Do you know what I mean? Which is actually good, Asda sponsor us. But I'm saying, yeah, they will get you the same piece of clothing when you need like bottles or you need like just something nice for you. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, most of the times mums are forgotten. Everyone just gets stuff for the baby.
No, I've started to make a conscious effort.
Exactly. Yeah. And everyone should get something for the mum if you're coming to visit her. Because no one's looking after her. She's all looking after the baby. She just wants
some slippers, do you know what I mean? A fresh bathrobe,
maybe a nice little ritual set.
Yeah.
Shout out to the person that got me that. Oh. I know, I really like that. I'm still using it. But the point is, I just think the way they did it was a bit grimy. Like,
I really don't like someone being able to control, like, and I think everyone can agree if they were to receive a do and don'ts list like that.
You really like to go against the grain, don't you?
It's not that I like to go against the grain. It's just not for me. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't do it to people. Why do it to me? Why are you doing this to me?
Really? You know what we're gonna do when Colton has a child? Can we just come back to this video?
I'm just gonna be like every other parent. Kally and Hodo, come and see my baby. Just don't kiss them on the mouth.
COVID. Not now in
Pre-COVID.
Can I tell you the most annoying thing about when you give birth? When people come into your house and they're giving you 10 billion unannounced visits, when they just like bring all their friends, when all the Islama come with their friends to go visit. The firstborn's always the worst. They don't really care about the second one to visit you. But like the firstborn, your mum's friends, your in-laws, your in-laws' friends.
But you know what the problem
everyone will come, and that's quite nice. I'm not gonna say. And then like the unneeded advice, like. You have people just giving you that stuff.
You know what the problem is though? The thing is, I just feel like you just have to, like, especially with the like Somali aunties, you just have to kind of take it, because you can't really do much respect wise, because if you do something you'll be seen as very disrespectful somehow.
And then like you'll like do some simple thing like, oh, I'm choosing to breastfeed my child, I'll only exclusively breastfeed, which a lot of new mums do, because obviously it's good for your baby. And then you'll get told things like, no, breastfeeding's not good. You have to add you have to add the milk, because
they've got like an obsession with having an extra large round baby. It just doesn't make sense.
The one for me was, you have to give your 2-day-old child water. I was like, I'm not gonna give them water.
Yeah, you know what, there is a lot of unwarranted like comments and advice, but I feel like if you do something like that early on with the like the list and stuff, it just sets the tone for the rest of the do you know what I mean? No one's going to want to really
And I think it's so much easier now with COVID. You can just be like, oh, we don't want any visitors.
Or you can say, sorry,
moment.
We've had like an outbreak. I'm joking, don't say that.
Like, or you can just say it's COVID. We
Yeah.
don't really want anyone to visit at the moment, but we'll send you pictures of the baby
We'll
and
send you
things like
flowers.
that.
Or you can just do a little Zoom situation.
Do you know
see
what
the
I
baby
mean?
via Zoom.
But yeah, you don't need to do this extra stuff. And you did do your sister-in-law bad. I think you should apologise. There's a reason why she's not replying to your texts. Like, she's begging you. She said she'd clean the whole house.
It's just not nice. Like, I don't know how anyone can read that and think, yeah, this person was in the right. They stuck to their guns. And, you know, post-COVID, I can understand why people would be a bit more cautious with having people visit. But you can easily just say to them, like, we would appreciate during this time if we didn't receive any visits at all. That's so much easier to say. It's very clear, but then you've complicated it by having this list that means that people can do various things but then can't do various things. And it, to me, like, if I was to read that list, I would just think, I'm not coming. Don't complicate it, just be clear with what you want. If you don't want people to come, just say you don't want people to come. If you want to distribute your Amazon wish list so that people buy you gifts, just send it in the WhatsApp
of the
groups.
Things that you need.
Yeah, send it in your WhatsApp groups and to people that you know will purchase it for you, like your good friends. If you want chores done at your household, don't cut ties by basically people are just going to think like, oh, like the sister-in-law, for example. Yeah, you're abusing them by giving them this list. You don't want to cut your ties early on, like.
Just be cool.
Yeah, the sister-in-law could have done the chores. Like, you know what I mean? She even offered to do extra chores.
Do you know what I mean? Let her go. What the hell? I just think she's doing the most. You don't need to do that. You want to keep ties with your kingship, like she said.
Yeah.
You want some babysitters at the end of it. And you also want your family to enjoy the baby. You've just made that whole experience
And you don't want to have issues with the in-laws. Like...
No, she's really nice to your in-laws.
You don't want to have issues with the in-laws.
And why is he doing that to his sister? Like, that's weird. Like, you know your sister she's at college, she's 20, she's told she doesn't have money at the moment.
Yeah, it's very valid, her reasoning.
Do you know what I mean?
So,
you could let it go. Like, it's not that serious.
It's the guy's sister.
Yeah, like why are you
so
doing that to your
strange.
sister? That's really shitty. But
yeah, she's the arsehole.
I think they both are. But yeah, guys, thank you again for watching. Let us know what you think of this crazy scenario down below in the comments. Again, we really, really appreciate all your support, all the love, all the comments. So keep them coming. And please don't forget to subscribe.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.